The bell tolled as the troops manned the ancient walls. These defenses, built during the reign of the Emperor Theodosius II, had preserved this last bastion of the Roman Empire for over a millennium. These walls had, over many centuries, withstood assaults by Huns, Goths, Persians, Avars, Bulgars, and Arabs. Only the Latin Crusaders had been able to take the city, but even they had done so only with treachery. The walls themselves had remained untouched, invulnerable, never breached in their 1,000 years. But these walls had also never before faced cannons. Sultan Mehmed, commander of the invading armies, knew this well. Below the walls, stretching for miles to the west, were the rows of tents and campfires of his Ottoman army. The Sultan had come for conquest, to take this red apple of the world at any cost. No multitude of his soldiers would be too high of a price to pay for his victory. But he also knew his cannons would be the key to his triumph. The key that would unlock these formidable walls and grant him the city of men's desire. The Sultan stood in front of his simple tent, beside a pole bearing a horse tail, the Turkish symbol for war. With a flick of his wrist, as if his multitude of soldiers, cavalry, and cannons were but a string hanging from his finger, he ordered the attack. In truth, the Ottoman armies overwhelmed the defenders of Constantinople. The walls that had been impregnable for centuries were battered by cannons. Hordes of Turkish soldiers climbed over the bodies of their own dead, but did not relent. Even still, a door was left open, and that was how they had entered the city. A handful of Greek and Italian soldiers bravely held the line, but were surrounded and decimated. As the dawn broke, Constantinople was reduced to flames and ash. The golden and jeweled adornments of the Hagia Sophia, the church that had stood in regal splendor for 9 centuries, were ripped from the walls. Women and children crowded in the church. They prayed for the intervention of angels with fiery swords of justice who would smite the invaders, but were instead herded and chained. A few barred the doors of the smaller churches, frantically ringing the bells as a signal to any soldier left alive or any ship at sea that innocents were within, holding fast and praying for a salvation that would not come. The Turkish soldiers, greedy for plunder, battered and broke the walls. In a few hours, 1,000 years of Constantinople, the last moments of the Roman Empire, disappeared in flames and smoke as the final church bells tolled their last.